the hidden science behind Juice WRLD's music and why it's so catchy. If y'all don't know, I'm a huge Juice WRLD fan. Got 999 tatted on my wrist too. My watch is fucking blocking it. But I want to check this video out because I saw it a few days ago or a few weeks ago, and I thought it'd be interesting. So let's check this shit out.
2,000 subs, dog. That's crazy. Thank y'all for real. So to celebrate, we're doing something a little different. Breaking down the science of why Juice WRLD's music hits so hard. Now, I'm not just talking about the choruses, I mean everything. His verses, ad-libs, rhyme
I'm so
schemes.
mad, like,
there's a reason
this
his
fool's
music
gone, bro.
sticks with you. And today, I'm gonna explain why. So let's start with something simple, choruses. Most people remember the chorus of a song. That's why they hum. It's also what they loop on TikTok. That's the part that gets stuck in their head. And there's actually a science behind this. Psychologists call it an earworm, or more formally,
the SpongeBob episode.
Involuntary musical imagery. It's when a bit of music, usually a catchy hook or a chorus, loops in your brain without you even trying. You're just walking through the store and suddenly, boom, like you're just singing Juice WRLD in your head. It just happens. I don't know. I still see you.
Shadows
this happens
in my
because of
room.
something called the mere exposure effect.
Fun fact, that was, well, it's not that kind of, not that crazy, but that was obviously like one of the, like everybody else, probably one of the first Juice WRLD songs I heard. I remember driving to work at a supermarket as a deli clerk every day, and I used to play that song, or I used to have like my YouTube music, just have it shuffle in the car or something, and I liked the song, and eventually I started hating the song, right? And then I didn't think I liked Juice WRLD because I became a Juice WRLD hater for a little bit, like originally when that song like first dropped, because that's all I fucking heard. It really wasn't until like he dropped Yacht Club with Yachty, and I heard that shit of them going back and forth. Then I was like, oh shit, like I fucking love that song. And then he dropped Death Race for Love and everything. That's still one of my favorite albums of his. And then I'm becoming a fan. And unfortunately, you know, he ended up passing away like later. I think that was the same year he dropped Death Race for Love, right? At the end of the year. But I started out as a kind of a Juice WRLD hater, except it was mainly for Lucid Dreams though. It wasn't like the hate I had for Drake back in the day.
The more your brain hears something, the more it starts to like it. And choruses, they're short, repetitive.
I don't even have my chat open.
They're the perfect thing for triggering the earworm loop. Now, here's where Juice WRLD breaks the formula. Most artists only make the chorus catchy. The verse is usually where they freestyle, tell a story, or just let loose, not necessarily trying to make it hooky. But Juice didn't do that. He made the verses just as addictive as the hook. Every bar he drops sounds like it could be the chorus.
Non-stop hits.
One of the main reasons why this happens is the way he extends his words. He'll sing a line like, Brody got the aim to blow you away. To next day, you win the newspaper on the front page. Like, that's from Empty Out Your Pockets, right? But if you listen to the song, I can't play it now because copyright is going to take down the video. I don't know why, bro. Don't blame me. I would play it, but, you know, I can't. But if you go and listen to that song, you'll hear what I'm talking about. He stretches the words and extends them and sings the words into something melodic. And that's the whole thing with Juice WRLD style. It's not just what he says, it's how he says it. It's emotional, melodic, and it sticks all at the same time. And he doesn't even have to try. Now, this is something I like to call the rhyme code, and it is only with a few artists I've ever seen
Rhyme code.
So it's not just about the melody, it's about the rhyme, right? Juice WRLD pulls Eminem level tricks out the bag here.
Put my orange 4-inch door hinge in storage and ate porridge with George.
Like, you know how Eminem could make impossible words rhyme like orange and syringe, right? Juice does the same thing.
Yeah, every time I see like an Eminem like clip now, or people comparing how he raps, whatever, the fucking as an awfully hot coffee pot, that always pops in my head now. Always. That's all.
Bending pronunciation, using internal rhymes, and packing syllables in ways that just shouldn't work, but they do. He doesn't wait for the last word to rhyme. He rhymes in the middle and the flow and across the entire bar, and this triggers what scientists like to call rhyme as reason. It's where your brain finds rhymed things more memorable, trustworthy, and more satisfying. And the part that adds on top of it is just, this was freestyle off the top. Like, he didn't sit down and plan the stuff out. It's just something he learned to adapt to over time and figure out how to do and master, all before the age of 21, which is just insane. He was doing this.
Bro, it's so insane. He didn't even have time in the game, bro. Like, he barely was like here. Because he was like popping for like I mean like popping, like mainstream, like for what, for like 2 years basically before he passed away. Like, I mean, before he was really up there. Like, it's so shitty, bro. Like, he had
17 years old.
His potential was
so
probably fucking crazy.
He mastered something that no one ever taught him. He taught this himself. Think about that. He wasn't writing the rhyme patterns on a notebook. He was just pulling it straight off his head. or straight out of his head. Wait, what? But the thing is, and it still had
The
the
fact that he
perfect
freestyles
melody,
and
perfect
shit.
rhyme placement, and just the raw emotion that would
Like
make
it
the
just
track
feels so,
catchy.
it comes so
I mean,
natural.
it's not just talent, that's years of muscle memory that he built from constantly freestyling.
After watching him make music, like when you watch like the studio sessions or anything like that, I always said like music is like I feel like one of the best ways to express yourself. And I wish I could make music, you know, but I just don't care for like the process and like the boring shit about it too. I always say I'm artistically in pain because like I think music is like the best way to really get your emotions and raw emotions out. But I just don't like making music. I love music, but to the process of making it is crazy. But when I think about it, even if I want to start, like if I can't just go in freestyling like off the dome like that, I can't even freestyle. My mind don't work like that. If I can't even do it like the way he does it, just in terms of like the freestyling part, I wouldn't even want to like try.
Listening to music. He was writing a hit in real time, over and over, no pen, no pages vibes. And it's, well, I say that, but then Juice says it's the real stuff he never wrote in a bunch of songs, so I'll leave that there. Now look, not every artist can pull this off. In fact, most can't. You hear a dope chorus, and then the verse feels kind of like filler.
I don't realize more people
trying to,
do
like, get
punch
back
in
to
than
the
I thought.
chorus. It's a common thing in movies as well, where
Which I
they
learned
drop the
afterwards.
audio really quiet, and then there's a huge, loud jump scare, right? Like, that's the thing that draws the attention back in. Because these artists don't actually have the skills to keep someone's attention and the skills to rhyme and flow and all this stuff for however long the song is, right? It can't keep people's attention, and they know that. So they have the chorus have so much energy, and the verses just have so much less energy that when the chorus comes back, you get that kick again, right? These artists are hook reliant. They know the chorus is the only part that's going to get remembered, and it works for them. But it also creates the drop in energy I was talking about. You're not singing the whole track, you're skipping to the good part, right? And Juice didn't need to rely on that. The verse, the pre-chorus, the hook, it was all sticky, all of it, right?
That's
Every
facts.
section was
At least
melodic,
in my
emotional,
opinion.
and carefully placed. And somehow he freestyled that, which I've tried to freestyle multiple times. I can do it in my head, but freestyling the lyrics in your head is one thing, but then
Bro,
having
I
to say
can't do it at all, dude. Like I can't, like I see people freestyle for fun and shit, and I'm so jealous. I can't even do it for fun or like bullshit. My mind just gets stuck. Like it does not work like that. Probably if I actually genuinely practiced, which again I don't really care to do that as much. But I would love to just like fucking just freestyle, just to bullshit. Or when I see like Sketch freestyling, he's just having fun with it. You know, he always says like I got you a bitch, like that's his like filler word. But I'm like I can't even do that. Like I don't even have like a filler thing to go back. Like I just can't do that shit, bro. I'm so jealous people who actually
it's just a
freestyle.
whole new ballpark, and I don't understand how anyone can do it.
My
Especially
mind gets
Eminem and
stuck.
Juice. I just don't get it. So, if you've ever wondered why the drawn out sounds hit different, like all these hating bitches on my line. Alright, I'll shut up. But yeah, stuff like that. It
Don't do
just
that again,
hits
gang.
harder, right? It's not just artistic, it's neurological.
Shit, I
right?
can't sing either.
When a
So
sound is extended, especially with pitch movement, which I won't get into that in this section, right? But your brain has more time to process and emotionally react. So what this does, I'm gonna get real scientific here, bro. Lock in, everybody lock in and listen.
Locked in,
listen,
gang.
I got
Locked
ball
in for you,
knowledge,
bro.
okay? Hear me out. What this does is it activates the limbic system, okay? The part of your brain tied to emotion and memory. It's like your brain is savoring the sound. That's why Juice stretches the words out so often. Not because he's stalling, but because he knows it feels better. And that feeling gets burned into your memory.
And it's so
One word
natural.
extended can hit harder than a whole bar of lyrics.
straight organic
One thing
too.
that makes
Like,
Juice
he's not even
unique
trying to
is
do
that
that.
he treats
Just
his voice like an instrument, not
natural.
just a tool for the lyrics. He's not rapping on the beat, he's playing with it, right? Bending the notes and sliding the syllables into layering harmonies, right? And then he textures the track to fit that way. This is what separates him from a lot of freestylers too. Most can spit bars, but they can't sing them. They can't shape them in real time with melody and emotion, right? They sound basic and bland on the song, or the freestyle, whatever it is. That's why Juice's songs work both live and in the studio. His delivery has a movement.
I'm so
It
mad I
breathes.
didn't get to
It
see
sounds
Juice
like another
live.
synth, another guitar. It's not just a
Hey, you
vocal
know what?
track,
You know
right?
what fucking sucks too? Because I remember I thought about it when he passed away. I remember like I had an opportunity to see him. I think well, one of my homies, when he was in college at the time, went to what, SUNY Albany or something. I think there was a concert up there or a festival or something, and Juice was at that. And like when I look back on it, I'm like, damn, I wish I actually went to that with him. Okay, I think he offered me my friends to go or said we should go or something like that. But like, it sucks, bro. Because I always get annoyed
Alright, so
about
now
that.
we're gonna get scientific for a second, like for real. Okay, Juice's music
That is, I just never
is
seen
pretty
him
much a
live.
brain hack. I mean, he's hitting one, melody for emotional pull, rhyme patterns for pattern recognition, repetition for memory, drawn out vocals for sensory immersion, and freestyle delivery for unpredictability. It's like your brain doesn't even stand a chance. Every technique that's been studied to make music addictive, he's doing it instinctively off the top. That's not just a vibe, it's a formula. It's a formula imprinted into
That's what I said. There's all this
That's what
natural,
made Juice WRLD's
innate.
music stick with an entire generation. I'm just gonna say it, and I don't care how hot the take is. If Juice WRLD didn't pass away, he'd be the biggest artist in the world right now. I mean, the video I already made goes over the reasons why he was the biggest artist in the world pretty much at the time. I mean,
I agree with that, and it sucks though, because it's like he got even more popular when he passed away, too. Which I feel like usually happens. Everybody kind of like ends up like looking in your catalog and everything, even though but he had so much music, so it was like amplified too. On top of the fact he was talented, but he 100% would be like up there. He would definitely be getting more hate though, if he was still
the most
around.
Accomplished artist at his age by far. I mean, he sold 100 million units in 1 year. That's top 3 all time. I mean, seriously, this kid came out of nowhere and sold that many albums that quickly. And that was in 1 year. 1 year. And he recorded 3,000 songs professionally in 2 or something. Like,
That's still insane every time I hear that shit.
The biggest,
Every time.
undebatably. I mean, seriously, just look at the numbers, look at the unreleased songs, and look at how every new artist now sounds like Juice. The melodic flows, the sad but catchy
I don't want to
vibe
say
on the
that,
early stuff,
but
right?
what the fuck?
Right, in his early stuff, he would sing through his pain, right? His early stuff
Everyone
was very,
sounds like Juice.
I guess emo you call it. I don't really think that, but I guess that's the genre you'd call it, right? Like that was his blueprint. Even artists outside of rap started copying his sound. He changed how the entire internet generation reacts to music. I'm being so for real. Like this man was on track to redefine the pop culture itself. And he already did that with one generation.
All valid glaze, to be honest.
The entire world of music. And honestly, when these people grow up, I think he will have done that. And he wasn't even in his prime yet. Just let that sink in. So when we talk about the science behind Juice WRLD's music, it's not just the vibes. It's melody, repetition, rhyme, psychology, emotional delivery, and a brain that was wired for music. He didn't just write the courses or not write them, you know, because it's the real stuff he never wrote, blah, 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 whatever. He made every part of a song feel like the best part. Okay, but seriously, for real, thank y'all again for 2K subs. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite
That's a fire
Juice WRLD
video.
versus song, whatever you want to let me know. Just let me know.
My favorite Juice WRLD song, that shit. See, unreleased, it used to be KTM Drip when it was unreleased, but now it's released. So my favorite unreleased now, I don't even fucking know, bro. Probably Rental's still up there. I feel like it's a overrated, answer at this point. Everybody wants Rental to drop, but fuck, I don't even know. I have to think of an unreleased. My favorite released Juice WRLD song has to be like Feeling or Armed and Dangerous. One of those two. Definitely one of those two. Feeling has always been my favorite shit, but I don't know, unreleased. I didn't even think. What would be my favorite unreleased Juice WRLD song? My Year is the only thing coming to my head right now. Shit, I don't know, bro. But if you watch this on YouTube, leave in the comments what's your favorite Juice WRLD song, released and unreleased.
No, bro. I just slurred on that. I don't know, bro. It's currently 3:33 in the morning. I'm making this video, and I got my braces on. So
Angel
whatever,
numbers.
bro. These braces, I had them on for 6 months, bro. They're not that bad, but like, I don't know, bro. I want to see my teeth without the braces. See,
I remember I wanted braces so bad when I was younger. I had them from 4th grade through 9th or 10th. I don't remember when I got them off. But toward the end of it, I want my teeth back. I didn't even like those braces. But I only had the braces on the first 4 teeth, or the top 4 teeth. I used to like going and change my colors every time I went to orthodontist.
There was one that was like a, what do you call it? Like a pirate tooth? I don't know.
Alright, I think Aang just yapping about his tooth. But W video. I just want to check this out because I saw this a few weeks ago. I figured, I'll save it for stream. Drop a like. And go subscribe to Evo Blaze.